Hey, what is going on, guys? It is Zach here, and this is going to be my first Clash Royale video ever, hopefully not my last. And what I'm doing today is I'm bringing you an awesome deck I made up because, you know, I came back to the game a little bit ago. I'm really liking it, but my deck really wasn't that good, and I wasn't winning a lot of games when I first started out. But then I found this deck that I'm currently using, and if we look at the win-loss, I mean, this was from a few seconds ago. Win, 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 win. This is all from Arena 6 too. So, and I've went from, I believe it was Arena 3 to Arena 6 in a day and a half just doing this. So, this deck, it's really good for pushing up, and it's equally offense and defense, where you can use your offensive cards defensively, but you can also use your defensive cards offensively. So it's a really easy deck to use if you know how to use it, and it's a lot of fun. So let's get into the deck itself here. We use barbarians kind of like a splash damage, almost like protector, because as there's four of them, they are not heavily impacted by splash damage except for the fire sprites. So besides those, we kind of use them as like splash damage defense. Like, they're actually really good for taking out witches, if you didn't know. And then here we have like giant slash prince slash hog rider defense. Like, you really just throw them down and they swarm. And skeleton king, you just throw them down, they swarm them, and they do so much damage to them really quick. And then we have to be careful not to throw them down next to any splash damage, because they will one hit anything in here, even though they are level 7 skeletons. Next we have the goblins. We use these mostly for anti-air, usually anti-minion, just so we can like clear up the sky a little bit. And it's a really cheap card, and you really get to use them a lot. For 2 elixir, you get 3 goblins, and especially at level 6, they do a lot. So I would definitely recommend this card if you were building this deck or a deck like this. Arrows is used as sort of an anti-area card, so it's a quick fix to minion hordes and skeleton armies when you don't have a baby dragon available, or you don't have a splash card available. So that's where you use that. Next we have the giant. We use the giant kind of like, we put everything behind the giant and we just push. Like, we just put everything behind the giant does its job, and we're able to get down the tower pretty fast. Baby dragon, we kind of do the same thing, except for air. We kind of put the air stuff behind the baby dragon, it pushes through. It's also really good at clearing up stuff that's vulnerable to splash damage, such as the baby skeletons, or the skeleton hordes, or the minion hordes, or just the minions themselves. Minions, we use them to clean up areas. Like, if there's like 5 skeletons on the ground or something like that, we use minions. They work them pretty well. Or non-air troops, like Valkyries. We can throw one of these on a Valkyrie and it'll kill it in just a few seconds. So that's really nice. And then we have the Hog Rider, to just basically run on the other side. It's like, a lot of people use the Prince, but I like the Hog Rider because I don't think you should use Prince for defense. And considering the Prince doesn't go for towers, I just think the Hog Rider's the better card, especially the level 4 I have. I'm really liking it. And by the way, I would not be trying this deck without the baby dragon. Level 1 baby dragon's fine, but the baby dragon is really necessary for this deck, just because you'll see in the live commentary I'm about to do that it just mows through anything I put in front of it, especially those minion hordes, which are our biggest enemy in this deck. So we're going to get straight into a live commentary battle. We're in Arena 6 right now. Let's see what we can do here. Okay, we're playing LTZ. Okay, so this is actually really nice. We spawned with both the giant and the dragon card. I'm going to see if he's going to make the first move, but he's not, and I'm not going to waste any elixir. Okay, so this is good. He's going to use the prince. I'm going to use that, and as you can see, he stops charging, so it's pretty good. Oh, he does have the zap spell that is also anti-horde, but I decided to use actual minions so I can also play attack while I'm doing that. Okay, let's see. I probably rushed that baby dragon in there too early. I could have gotten a few more hits off, but it's fine. The goblins are going to come clean up right there if it wasn't for that lag spike. And I think he thought that skeleton bomber was going to go for my goblins, and it didn't. So we're actually going to take down a lot of health on that tower. Yep, he's a little upset. So we're going to throw the minions down because he has non-air goblins, and we're going to throw the barbarians down because those are also anti-area, as I said before. And we're just going to kind of push through there. I believe I'm going to do some damage, but not a ton to the tower. Yeah, the barbarians are little tanks themselves. Oh, just kidding. Yep, they just got taken out by the archers. That's fine, that's fine. We are definitely winning so far. We're going to throw the giant down, and we're going to try the giant dragon rush again. He threw the wall breaker down. I forget what it's called in Clash Royale. I've been playing on some Clash of Clans recently, and those guys are helping me a lot. But so now that tower's ours. There's nothing he can do about that. That tower's gone. So now what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna go throw a hog rider to the right side. Well, he's kind of panicking right now because he has a minute 24 to try something, and that was definitely not it. So we're gonna get a few hits down on that tower, and that's all we really want is to start attacking the tower. Maybe get a 2-star. And now we're gonna throw some minions down, and we're gonna move the site to the or move the fight over to the right lane. And okay, there we go. We only lost a little bit of tower health. Let's see here. I am going to throw a giant down right here just in kind of defense. And the most important thing is keeping the fight to the right side so I can also attack and defend at the same time. And he just put a cannon down. That is... Or no, that's the electric thing. That's not even the cannon. So we're going to make sure we get that down as fast as possible. Okay, good. It didn't get 2 shots off. That's what I was mostly worried about. But that's fine. Now we have a dragon out there. And we're going to have a hog rider right behind this giant. So let's see. We might be able to get that tower down as well, especially with the goblins behind it. Yep, that'll take out the tower. Okay, so now we're going to full out push. I'm currently wasting elixir. And, oh, I thought that went for towers only. That's actually really nice. That's a really good card to use a skeleton army or barbarians around. And are we going to get it? Yes, that will be the 3-star. I wasn't feeling the 3-star. I was only feeling a 1 or 2-star, but I'm really happy we were able to get the 3-star out. That's actually really cool. Plus 29 trophies and a silver chest and some gold. Not bad considering I want to buy some more hog riders. But as you can see, that was the deck right there. I say it works really well. I haven't really had any complaints about people I've told about it, like, hey, use this. I haven't really heard any complaints. The only decks that are bad against it are actually, coincidentally, decks just like it. It kind of creates a stalemate, and if you're not careful, it turns into a loss. So that's all you got to really worry about with this deck. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please leave a comment saying, Zach, thank you for the awesome deck. It's going to help you so much in Clash Royale move up your trophies, especially if you're just starting out. So if you guys could leave a like and a sub, that would be so awesome for more Clash Royale content. See you later, guys.